Hey everybody, and welcome to this particular module. This is a case study with Bill Sefton. Now, Bill was literally took the strategy, the prospecting message that we gave him for the Best Year Yet Master Plan. He used it, sent out messages, had overnight success and results literally almost immediately. So Bill, thanks for being on. Love to hear more about what happened. So walk us through what you did, what you put in place, and what happened as a result.
Okay, and I sent it out, and I started at about 9 o'clock this morning, about 2 hours ago, and I did it at 50 enrolled agents who are first connections on LinkedIn. That took me a few minutes to figure out how to do that, and I personally sent out 50 messages, and within 3 or 4 minutes after sending out the fifth message, somebody responded back, and they really wanted to get together with me, and his first question was, how much is this going to cost me in big bucks? And I said, let me get back. It won't cost you any big bucks, and I'll get back to you later this afternoon, because I had to get through my other 47.
Oh my, so this is fantastic. So you already got, okay, so recap.
I've already got one fish in the boat.
Nice. Oh, that's great. And you just started this morning, just a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
Nice.
Took me about 45 minutes.
Yeah. Now tell us your business.
I'm a certified public accountant with a master's degree in accounting and bachelor's degree in economics, and I'm 75 years of age, and I'm supposed to be retired, but I'm not. All of my work is done out of my home office, and I'm really good at handling estate planning and administration cases where widows find out that they've been messed up by the estate planning attorneys when their husband dies. And I'm really good at defending people when they're audited by the IRS. And I like to do estate planning, and I like to get people started in network marketing companies where we build our business based upon personal relationships, belly button to belly button.
Love it. Bill, I'd love to hear anything you'd like to say here, but Bill's one of those guys that has been in business a long time, has done a lot of old school prospecting, now taking it to the internet, doing things on LinkedIn, right? Learning from us how to do that. And I just think it's fantastic, right?
Corey, I should add that I am an alumnus of Facebook jail and LinkedIn jail.
Hey, question for you, Bill. So you sent out how many total messages?
52.
52. And you got back one fish in the boat, right? That's potentially will pay for it. Now you're going to do it for free, correct?
I don't know. You're going to tell me.
Yeah. I mean, shit, man. You could really charge for it if you want. So that's
that's the way our first message was postured. We don't know what we're going to charge. First of all, we don't know where we're going to be having you as a client. You got to qualify.
Yep. I love it. I love it. So
one of the things this may be helpful. One of the things I do now after all these years is that when I sit down with a prospect, either over the internet or in a Panera Bread, I'll chat with them and get as much information out of them as I can to find out what their pain points are. And then I'll say at the end, I've got to make a decision. I've got to decide on whether I want to set aside all that I'm doing right now, and put you top of mind and first in, and spend all my energy on you, or whether I'd rather go out fishing or rafting. Mm-hmm. So that's the trade-off. So you've got to sell me as much as I have to sell you. So
love it. Nice. So okay, so how many connections do you have, Bill?
About 11,500, but I chose the enrolled agents that were first connections.
Yeah. So how many more of those people can you go after, would you say?
All of them.
Yep. That's fantastic.
Because one of the things I'm really passionate about is helping people develop a small business out of their home using their current activities that are currently costing them money or time, like commuting or doing school activities with their children, and turning that into a business, side business. And trying not only get some income tax deductions, but more so build cash flow where they're wasting money.
That's fantastic. Now, okay, so you have 11,005, and we're very much huge advocates for that same thing, as helping business owners really massively succeed. You do it from like a really very cool financial aspect. You have 11,500 connections. How many of those do you think are potential prospects for a best year yet master plan?
Well, honestly, a lot of people in LinkedIn are not active. I mean, they don't have the green dot. They don't respond back. Enrolled agents and CPAs, my type, are just not friendly. They're just not outgoing. So I would probably say 30% if I use that as a
Okay.
conservative factor.
Yep, 30%. And as a recommendation, if they don't respond on LinkedIn, email them for sure. For sure. Okay. And so that's one thing that I would definitely do, but that's a lot. 30%. How much is that? That's
4,000.
yeah, 3,000. So yeah, man, a lot of good opportunity right there. So yeah, let's okay, so you have over the next 30 days, what would be your game plan as far as how many messages you optimally would like to send for offering best year yet master plans?
Well, having just gotten out of LinkedIn jail about 8-9 months ago, I think probably 10 or 20 messages a day.
Okay.
Maybe less.
Cool. Still good.
But
Still solid.
looking at the profile before I send the message.
Yeah, that makes sense totally. Absolutely. And that's what some of you guys might want to do, is just make sure that these are people that you want to engage with. Some people don't care. Like when I'm trying to get some results, and put some things out there, for me, as long as they are have a certain keyword, like they're an owner, they're a CEO, they're in marketing, or whatever it is that I'm looking for, then it totally makes sense for me to message them. But yeah, sometimes what you might want to do is take a look at the person you're going to message and see if they are somebody you'd like to engage with, and be very specific about that. But no, that's awesome.
Pre-fire them.
Yeah, that's great. Bill, thank you so much, my man. Anything else you'd like to say about the best year yet master plan, or the prospecting, or anything that you're anticipating, anything like that?
Well, this morning I had a really cold start. I had a hard time getting going because I wanted to make sure I got the right people to send the message to, and I wanted to be perfect, but you can't do that. It's more like planting radishes or carrots. You spread out a lot of seeds as opposed to planting a plant that where you plant one seed and nurture it. So
yeah,
but you just got to get going.
Yeah, well, what happens is that, yeah, you're planning for a full harvest, and then the ones that sprout up seeds, that's the ones you nurture, right? And so you've got that. So yeah, great job, man.
You thin out some of the seedlings.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank
Bill,
you so much.
rad. Thank you so much, my man. Awesome.
Yeah, great job, Bill.
All right, that is Bill Sefton. Okay, so that was the end of the case study.